Hi, my name is Hannah and welcome to my Hellstrip. This is the parkway, the space between the sidewalk and the street. Here I have about 20 native species that we just put in the spring to attempt to grow something because grass doesn't grow in this space. At least it didn't before we fenced it off because there's so many dogs that live in this area and it gets compacted with all the street traffic. So before the deep freeze comes, we need to put down some mulch. This is an oak leaf hydrangea. This is one of my favorite plants. I think it's really pretty, both in the winter and in the summer. And it's a native woodland plant. You can see some of the roots are kind of sticking out, so you definitely want to cover that up before the winter freeze hits. Up here on our left is one of the City of Chicago's Department of Environment's mulch distribution centers. Hi, I'm laying in a pile of mulch, or what's left of a pile of mulch. So you just pull your car right up to the mulch pile and load it into the back. Why come pick up free mulch from the city? Well, it's free. You're picking up recycled trees, so you're not actually paying for people to harvest trees. You're picking up remnants of downed limbs, Christmas trees, etc. Okay, one of the disadvantages of getting your mulch from the city is you find trash. So you don't want to put that in your garden as mulch. All right, so the car's all loaded up with our mulch, so it's time to go home and spread it. When you have particularly a new garden, you want to make sure that the roots are covered to protect them from the deep freezes that we get here in the Midwest, particularly here in Chicago. First, we're going to start with this oak leaf hydrangea and spread some mulch around. You just want to take some out. Put it around the base. You don't want to get it too close. You don't want to put it over the top or anything because you can also suffocate the plant. You just want to cover the root ball area. I'm going to break up any big clumps so that your little guys can break through in the spring. You also want to put down a nice cover to give nutrients to the soil. And this is my garden's first winter, so good luck, guys. Nice little spice bush. Here's my Christmas fern. This is actually a really pretty fern that stays green well into December. In this garden, we planted about 20 native species. Here, one of my favorites with winter interest is my Pennsylvania sedge, and it just looks like a longer grass, and it turns sort of brown in the winter, and I just think it's really pretty. But one of the advantages of planting native species is, of course, they're much less maintenance. Once you get them established, you don't really have to water them very often because they're native to the region and they're used to getting the amount of water that the region naturally gets. So unless there's a drought or something, it's pretty low maintenance. I've got a bunch of Solomon seal here, which are really pretty in the spring. So you'll have to come back in the spring and see them.